Hello everyone, this is Namrata. This is a continuation session related to Salesforce partner community. We have discussed couple of things in our last video session, like what is a partner community, difference between the partner and the customer community, how to create an account and enable that account as a partner account, how to create a contact and enable that contact as a partner user, and then we also created a community using the community builder. We created the partner community so that so that our partners can go ahead and easily log into the portal and they can create lead for us. As we all know that leads are potential customers who are showing interest in our product. So basically, we are making the life of our partners easy so that they can help us in bringing the leads into the organization. And that's how the sales process gets started. You have leads into the system, the leads are potential customers, you convert that into the opportunity, you have an account and the contact. Opportunity could be a closed one or closed lot. So that's how the sales process the sales gets increased and that increases our growth for our company. Now let us go back and get started from where where we have left. So we have created a basic template for our partner community users. Now what we are going to do is we will go ahead and make a few other modifications to the community. There was we there were two tabs yesterday. It was something related to business summary and notes and attachments, notes and something else. So I have already renamed those tabs and made certain changes, but I will walk you through on all those changes that were done. So let us go back to this tab. How you can go ahead and rename the tab? You can make changes here. If it was business summary, you can rename the tab to dashboard, and then you can rename the next tab as, let's not have it as all leads, let us have it as my leads, and click on save. So you created a two tab. Now from the left hand side, go back to the components, and whatever the two tabs that you have created, now you have to use any of the standard components which is available and embed into the tab section. So let us search for the record. Under the record, you can see various components available. I need this record list because it displays a list of records and allow users to create a new record. So basically I need this specific component. Yeah, this is under this. So I would need the same component. So for now, what I will do is I will delete this and go back to the record, use this component. So the business use case is you are creating a list view for our partner community users, and on the other tab you are providing them the visual representation, that is graphical representation about what and all of the different leads our partner users have created. So all the list view which shows all the list of leads that were created, and the second tab is a graphical representation of the leads. So here record list shows the lead object, and from the filter name choose my leads. Let us not include that. It is done. Now let's go back to the dashboard. For the dashboard, let us delete this because it was wrongly added. Go back to the component and let us add a dashboard component here. Under the analytics, you can see the dashboard. Drag and drop here. I will remove the duplicate one. So here by default live message dashboard is used, but I have created a dashboard called as a lead. Let us use that specific dashboard. If you need more information about how to create a report, how to create a dashboard, I have a session on the same. You can go ahead and visit those sessions related to reports and dashboards, which will give you more inputs or more understanding on how to create a report and how to create a dashboard. This is the dashboard that is created. And the other thing that is something which is important is you have to navigate to the administration. How you can navigate to the administration from the left hand side. On the upper left hand corner, navigate to the administration tab, go to the members, and ensure that you are adding the partner community user as a selected profile. So you're choosing that profile as a member so that this particular community is enabled for our partner community user, and click on save. It is already done, so there is no need to worry about it. So whatever the changes that you have done, try to publish the changes. So the changes are published. Now let us go back to go to the preview section and see how our this one looks like. I forgot to delete the dashboard. So this is the dashboard which is redundant. Let us delete that and publish. What we will now do is we will go back to our account. Try to log in as that specific user. Do not worry, because I've created two partner community, and so that is the reason it is showing these two, and both the partner users are enabled are accessible to the partner community user profile. Hence it is showing to choose which particular community you are looking out for. Yeah, so this is how the dashboard will look. My leads, the list view shows the leads which I created, and here is quick actions. We can go ahead and create a new lead directly from here, and you also have a quick action with a name new task. So now let us try to create a new lead using the quick action which is available on the right hand side. Naka 2. I'm just creating with a basic information, and we'll see whether that is being shown up under my leads. Here you see all the three leads which I created, it is showing up. And if you refresh your dashboard, the dashboard should also show three leads. Yeah, here you can see the three leads. Now let us navigate back to our Salesforce. Go back to the leads. Let's navigate to the Lightning experience and verify whether the lead is shown up in the Salesforce. That is a community from we logged in as a community, but as a Salesforce user also, you should be able to see the leads. Navigate to the leads tab, and yeah, here you see this is what is created. Now as a lead rep comes over here and sees the update the status as working contacted, and if the lead is the partner community user tries to refresh it, the changes gets reflected over here as well. And now when you click on the dashboard and try to refresh the dashboard will show what is the current status of the lead. Here you see that one is in progress, that is working contacted. Second one is open not contacted. So this is how we completed building our partner community for our partners, and according to the business use case, you can make changes to the portal and make it available for our partners. So what we have created a partner community portal wherein the partners can go ahead and create a lead for us, and we also provided a dashboard that is pictorial representation of all the leads that the partner has created, and we have provided an easy navigation for our partner users to create a leads using a quick action called as new lead. So This is what we have for today's session. Thank you all for watching our videos. Until our next session, take care, stay safe. Signing off, Namrata Kadiyala. Bye bye.